What is really going on in Nigeria and this recent demolition that is happening in Lagos? Who is to blame? Is it the government or the dubious real estate developers? Because it's out of hand already because you don't even know who to blame. Are these real estate developer really dubious that will go any lengths to develop properties on canals, waterways, sandfield lands just for profit? Or the government themselves are culpable by turning blind eyes into these activities? So one would believe that the government has structures from the states to the local government to the wards, councillors, and all of that. So how come this fleet of estates comes up without any government intervention? These property were marketed, published, sold, only for the government to come on after a couple of few years or months and said, oh, this property was built on canal, on waterways, is an illegal structure. A fleet of duplexes of 20, 30 was built on waterway for months, for years, and no government official could raise an alarm that this property should not be here when it was coming up. Come on, something is really wrong in the real estate sector in Lagos, and serious attention needs to be taken because people cannot invest money buy property, then you wake up one day and decide to destroy the building because you felt, oh, they are standing on waterways. So mind you, most of this property has survey document and governor consent and all of those documents they have to sell properties. So the government official will say, oh, some of these documents are forged, they are not original. And I read a story today on X where the writer was talking about his friend, two of his friends who was buying a property. They went to the London survey in Lagos and he told them that the property was sitting on waterway, that eventually in the future that property will be destroyed, right? But one of them stubbornly went ahead and built the property. Now the property has been marked for demolition. So my question would be like, so you mean the government is aware that a property is currently sitting on waterways that should be demolished, that should not be there? First, they allow the property be there. Second, they allow it to be put on sales. Third, they know that people are coming to confirm if the property is legit to buy. They did not go there immediately, mark the property for sale, and demolish the properties. No, they will wait for victims, for people to buy these properties. Then after a while, they'll come up to say, to mark the property and demolish the property. I think the fraud, the government officials are part of the fraud. The dubious real estate agent, the Omonile cannot say they did not take money from those developers when those properties were coming up. So you mean the Omonile do not know that you should not build in this part because this is a canal, this is a waterway that was set aside by the government, not structures to stand close or on top this place. No, but the Omonile will take money. The councillors or the local government, they will also take money. So you mean a local government is not aware that a project as big as building 10, 15 blocks of duplexes in your area that should not be in a particular place that it is, you don't have a structure to verify, to know? Come on, there's something really wrong in the real estate sector in Lagos. I don't think the developers are very dubious, but I also think the government are culpable, they are part and they are in bed with this fraud that is going on.